let me go, there's always more. I want it all, excluding you, losing control. So construed, oh, you don't know anything.
Guys, welcome back to the GSL. We just saw a very exciting TVP with some really high-level play.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Next Live Forever really starting to show his true skills, and I feel like he's just going to get better and better. This guy is actually really legit. But our next match now, Maka Prime, perhaps the best Terran in Korea.
It's time for Maka Prime.
That's it,
He is sick good. This guy is a monster, a very intimidating player. He's been one of the top Terran players for a long time.
Yeah, he's going to be going up against LegalMind, who actually has some really impressive wins. He took out Junwei in the first round, an ex-Zerg pro gamer, and then he took out Tank Boy, who played some great games for us. Really impressive games, but LegalMind was just like, no. Colossuses. And he just like...
all in caps lock, just Colossuses.
Yeah, that's it,
And that was it. That was it. I don't know if you guys are getting a lot of shots of the signs, the audience.
There's some good ones out there,
funny
man.
signs out there. So hopefully you'll get some shots of those. Also, I was informed that apparently Live Forever wants his name to be pronounced Life Forever.
Life?
That's actually he actually requested that.
That's not how you spell that.
So if he wants us to butcher his name, we're happy to do it. It's whatever he wants. So Life Forever. We'll be moving on to the round of it. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm like so angry right now.
I'll explain it to him later. So, yeah. Anyways, going on to this match. Excuse me, my stats sheet's on the floor. With this guy, LegalMind, what do you expect him to be doing against somebody like Maka? Because Maka is like such a favorite. He's gonna
have to use brute force. That's it. You know, Maka is going to out multitask him. There's no question about that. We've seen LegalMind play a lot. He's a very good player. No question. But Maka can totally out multitask this guy. Maka's amazing, so he's going to have to do brute force victories. You know, just hit some sort of timing. You know, do something a little bit off the ball. Who knows? But here is Maka Prime.
There is Maka Prime.
That guy can be fit into a poster tube.
Yeah, he could fit into a poster tube. He's so skinny. He is a really nice guy. He's got a really good attitude about him.
Yeah, a little bit goofy.
A
like
little
him.
giddy before the game.
He's kind of like the Korean Nyokin.
Yeah, he is. Actually, I mean, he's one of these guys. He doesn't seem to get nervous. He just seems to be having a good time before the games and even after the games. But this guy is a beast when you play against him. His Reaper control is just like unmatched, man.
Yeah, he's good at everything. You know, just a mid-level Warcraft 3 player turned into a total baller in Starcraft 2.
And here is his opponent, LegalMind, who, as you can see, does not have a team jersey on. So he's gotten this far and hasn't been picked up.
I know, it's crazy. Watch, he wins a whole tournament, still no one wants him.
I can't. But it's pretty rare to see anybody that's not on a team that's gotten this far. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of a shocker. But he wasn't. People didn't really expect him to get this far in the tournament either.
No, I don't think anyone really did. I thought he was going to go out first round against Junwei, but you know, took him down. Then against Tank Boy Prime, I also thought he was going to go out. Almost did. Look at this sign.
Look at this sign. Oh my God, that is so epic.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen the original joke of that on the internet, that's very funny that you've just activated my trap card. Of course, a reference to Magic the Gathering, the card game.
Well, actually, no.
Oh, no, it's not. It's a Pokemon, right?
No, man, it's Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, God. You think that by the third time I did, I would have guessed it.
Magic the
Sorry,
Gathering,
man.
Tasteless. You're not a real nerd,
I'm not a true nerd. Normally, I'm a closet nerd. So we got a lot. By the way, when I went out to go refill our water, because that's what I do when Artosis is doing the interviews. I'm the water boy. There's actually so many people here now that the room next door is filled, and we have a monitor showing that stuff. So I know we keep talking about how many people are here, but I can't emphasize enough if you're here in the studio to see how packed it is.
It's pretty awesome.
It's pretty crazy, man. This is close to the number of people we had when we did why am I drawing a blank here? I think it was Jaedong against Bisu.
Wow.
For the show match between the two series of the Classic wins in Season 1 and 2. I mean,
but that was only StarCraft 1. This is StarCraft 2. So
it's just going to get bigger and better, guys.
It is.
We're going to get the maps thrown up here on the screen in a little bit. Actually, I think we're going to do that right now. And here is Delta Quadrant for the first map, Metalopolis. And then finally, if we go to the third game, Steps of War.
Now, both players remove Desert Oasis. No big surprise. Everyone hates that map. Maka Prime takes out Blistering Sands, and LegalMind takes out Lost Temple. Again, I'm not surprised with any of these removals. I think they're good removals from both sides. I like the map set we're playing on, Steps of War. That's where LegalMind pulled out a clutch third game against Tank Boy.
Yeah.
If you recall, it seemed like Tank Boy was going to take it, and LegalMind's like, Colossuses.
That's right.
And so that's how that went down. Will Maka be able to avoid the wrath of LegalMind on Steps of War?
Also, I'm curious about what your thoughts are on this. Why do you think he removed Lost Temple? Because if I was him, I would not have removed that.
You know, I think that Terran is so versatile on this map. Let's say, for instance, they're going to go for the point defense drone rush that we saw recently with Ensnare, right? Against that, going quick side storm is a great idea, except then they drop a tank on your ledge and you lose your Nexus, which is exactly how he lost that game. So I think it's totally fine for him to remove Lost Temple. It can be a very good map for Terran. But here we go.
Here we go. The game has begun. And Maka Prime is right here. Down here, we have the underdog of the tournament, but he can still do it. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but a lot of fans here for LegalMind.
Yep.
The entire LegalMind clique is here.
That's right. Funny that this guy has picked up so many fans. But I like it. Yeah, he looks like someone who could become a lawyer.
He could. Or criminally could be illegal mind. Ooh. There you go.
It's more of a tasteless ID, though.
And then we see an early scout here, not scouting after Gateway. Coming here for LegalMind. Maka, going to go ahead and wall in.
And I like that we're seeing a wall in here. We've seen a lot of TVPs where Terrans are not walling in, and that makes me angry. I want to see wall-ins, man. It's just like so
safe. Chrono boosting probes out. Nothing out of the ordinary just yet. Standard Gateway on 12. And here is the probe.
Really fast.
Cousin of the mule, if you look at the pictures.
Yeah.
Such similarities.
That's quite true. The mule is like an older version of the probe.
Yeah, the mule is like an old, angry version of the probe when you look at it. Overworked. Shorter lifespan.
It's like the Mama probe.
Angry Mama probe. Now we have the SCV. Fortunately for Maka, he's going to get into his opponent's base before his opponent. Now, will this wall-in get finished? No, there's no way Maka's going to get this closed off in time.
Doesn't seem so. The probe just about there as well. So early in the game, though, not really going to affect their builds at all. They expect to be scouted this quickly. Most likely, we won't see either of them really show off their builds until the scouts are driven out, and already a Marine being made, so the Protoss is saying, well, I know what happens when Marines out. My probe dies. May as well send him home.
You see he's just peeking. He wants to peek and see if there's going to be a tech lab or reactor core over here. Let's see if he takes a peek. Maka Prime knows he's going to have to chase him out right away.
Marines fire so fast. Ooh,
very interesting. Barracks. Proxy second barracks.
Yeah, the proxy in this case is not to hide it from Protoss, but to just make it closer for rallying.
Yeah, because as you can see the distance, as you can follow me on the screen here.
Very, very close.
Very close.
And of course the probe's already been driven out, so obviously it's not for hiding purposes. Now, I'm interested to see exactly what his rush is going to entail.
He's got the reactor, so he's going to crank out Marines. He wants to, now there's two options actually he has here. He can get a Reaper, and then try to abuse this area over here, get back into this backer's base, or he can get Marauders, which is more of a brute force. I'm going to break the front door down technique.
A lot of Terrans love to try to break that front door down. And, you know, with the single sentry, we've seen a lot of mistakes, people not laying the force field quite right or not splitting the army quite right.
Yeah.
You got to be, the first force field against a strategy like this is actually oftentimes what decides the game.
You can see he's checking, wants to make sure there's no hidden workers over here.
Yeah. Doesn't want any barracks or factories floating in. And it looks like it's going to be Marauders.
Marauders. He's going to go try to knock the front door down. Now, is Protoss getting a sentry? Yes. But he only has one force field. If you screw this up, you are in a world. You are in for a world of hurt.
You have to have the perfect first force field. No doubt about that. Look at this. A lot of Marines coming already from Maka.
Bringing two SCVs. This one will be to absorb the damage. This one will be to make a bunker. So they had to draw straws, and he got the bad one.
Yeah.
So he's gonna has to give up his life. All right, here we go. Here we go. Does he get the perfect force field? That's actually great.
Yeah, he needs to kill both SCVs. Looks like he's going to be able to do that easily.
Oh, my God. Is he going to get this SCV?
Oh, get the SCV!
Yes, if he can make the bunker still.
Oh, LegalMind.
Oh, my God.
LegalMind.
LegalMind, you made a mind crime with that.
This is not good. If he could kill the SCV, this would be much less scary. But as is, it is frightening.
Oh, man. He's making him into warp gates, so he's going to have a few more units out here.
Red supply already. This could be extremely bad.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be supply blocked, won't he? Here we go. He's got a nice force field on over there. The bunker does not complete because of the patch that made the bunker timing a little bit slower. However, he does have a pretty intimidating force here. And if he gets this pylon...
Oh, my. Oh, me, oh, my. This is not good at all for LegalMind.
He's just trying to bait this army out here. Remember, Marauder concussive grenades really make it tough to retreat. He's going to go for the pylon. It looks like this pylon should power both. And Immortal is on the way, but it's got quite a ways.
Might be too little, too late. He's got to get in there. He's got to hit these units. That bunker completes. I can't see him coming back.
He takes that one warp gate. And I believe now he's going to go for the robo. That's a smart decision, making a second bunker over here. He's just going to focus fire this.
This is not good. Got to kill that SCV.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful right there. And the probe's flanking. Zealot's getting in, but not enough units left for LegalMind. It looks like he's going to be going down here.
There it is, GG. Oh, my God. You should have heard the audience when those force fields were down. It sounded like we were at a magic show and somebody pulled a rabbit out of a hat. Everybody went, whoa. Maka just rushing forward and taking his opponent out fast. Maka's pretty aggressive. We didn't even get to see his Reaper usage.
Yeah.
And LegalMind, I think, Maka's known for being kind of such an intimidating player. I feel like he didn't quite handle that the way he should have. You know what I mean? It just feels like LegalMind kind of, all he needed to do is get that SCV.
Well, if he got the SCV, definitely it's going to be a completely different game.
It could still have been just a game of chance.
Yeah. I'm not saying he necessarily would have won, but that's a big blunder. The force field doesn't end yet. You should know exactly how long the force field is if you're a pro-level player. That force field's all day long.
Yeah, yeah.
But
he didn't get the good force field to split it, but we've seen Terran players very, very sneaky at the way they fake moving in and then back up, and then the force field's casted, and then it's just a matter of time before those Terran units get in the base. I do wish he killed that SCV, though.
Yeah, obviously that's something he's going to have to work on. The game is still not young. The game is still new. These players, very, very new to the spotlight. So, you can't harp on them too much, I guess.
No, it can't be too hard on these guys. We're going to go to game number 2 in just a little bit here. And, in fact, we're going to go to it right now because the countdown has just started. Let's get ready.